YouTube, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone is having a great day. We are going to be working on my Lotus. I always want to say Toyota. Lotus. I got a part from Greg's Racing Part. I love Greg's Racing Parts. They're awesome. They're like the #1 Lotus aftermarket section for ELISEs and EVORAs, I think, that are in the United States. And he does a really good job. They do a really good job on this. But I'm going to show you guys how to do the hood strut today, or the deck lid strut, the prop. And so you're just going to be deleting the prop and having a nice gas strut, so that when you open up that deck lid to show off your boosted 2ZZ, well, that's for me, or supercharged or NA, but that 2ZZ, this will go ahead and this will be really cool if you go to a car show and you just want to show the engine bay. You can just have it without having to put that little stand up. That makes it look much more exotic in my opinion. So I'm going to show you guys how to install it and show you what you get. So when you get this, you'll get inside of here, you're going to get his mounts, and then way deep in now, you're going to actually get the hood strut. You'll probably get a keychain because Greg is awesome, and you get some cool stickers from GRP, which GRP, I rock you guys right there, so you guys are in my videos. I really appreciate you, Greg. So this is what you get. Actually, let's just go ahead and move all this bubble wrap and put it on the workbench. So this is what you actually get right here, is this strut. It's pretty nice. I like that it's black. It looks good. It looks OEM, which is everything I like is usually OEM. And then let me go ahead and open up this. Okay, so this is all what you get in the box. What's in the box? This is what's in the box. GRP, Greg, good job with that. So I think this is airplane grade aluminum is what they always say. So it's what they use on airplanes, lightweight, but also sturdy. So I'm assuming one of this is gonna be the top and one of these are gonna be the lower. So you get the two mounts, beautiful, shiny billet, very good. I think you have the option to do it all black too. Greg, you're very cool, that's awesome, I love that. So if you wanted it all black, you could do that as well. Now I did mine silver because if you come back over to my Lotus, I just mentioned the other day that I'm doing a lot of silver little accents on it, such as the hilarious helmet, but such as the gated shifter from GRP, thank you Greg. The steering wheel badge is black. Right there is black and silver, and then black and silver. So Greg, thanks so much. I appreciate you offering both of those. But what I went with was the not painted black, and I think it's going to look good. You also get these two nuts, or 4 nuts, and then 2 washers. So let's go ahead and open up my cell phone. When you go to buy this, on his website, the link in there is gonna have a 2-page PDF document. How cool is this? And it's gonna show you pictures of how to install it. So I'm just doing a video of how to do it. But wow, look, so it shows you everything you pretty much get. It even says it right here in a little table of all the things you get. And then it gives you the step-by-step directions, and it says you can do it in about 10 minutes. So I'm pretty sure I can do it in about 10 minutes. So let's go over to the back of my deck lid of my Lotus ELISE. Okay, so even before we go over to the car, what you want to do is remove these little plastic covers. See if I can get these up. Okay, so you're gonna grab the bigger one goes down to the lower part. So that's pretty simple, and then the top one goes to the upper part, as you can kind of see right there. And then you can actually look at the pictures that he has. I mean, he did an amazing job. But you can look at the pictures to see how he did it to match it up the same way. So we're just gonna go and put this just like that, and he had the large one facing this way. And before you did it, he did a washer right there, and then he put it through. And you want to do this before you go over the car. We'll put it through. So I'm using my open-ended crescent wrench. Sorry that so I'm using my open-ended crescent wrench. But I just got my 12mm and it's slightly bigger than that. So I think it's a 13mm, I think they both are. And then he said, careful not to over tighten, so we'll just do it about that. Okay, using the provided picture, again, it looks like this. So they did washer, is what he wants you to do. Put it through the hole. And then once you do that, you're gonna wanna use the 13mm again and tighten these all the way up. And then we'll go ahead and get that tight, so I'll do by the way, I did clean this one, so look how nice that looks. And then I didn't clean this one. I was gonna do a video on that, but I think I'm just gonna clean them all. You can see how nice and new the plastic looks, and then how bad that looks. And I actually prefer this over the clear mesh. I think this looks more exotic in my opinion. So let's go ahead and GRP, Greg, I got your keychain right there. Let's pop that open, and then we're gonna go ahead and pull it up. So currently, you know, I'm lifting this up. Now if I put my hand down, it's just gonna fall down. So I would have to grab that little stand. So I'm gonna have to put you guys down to grab that real quick. Okay, so the hood is propped up, our deck lid is propped up with that. By the way, I still have this for sale on MITCHDORE.COMHOW if anyone wants that. It's the gloss black shifter, shifts around, since I went with the EXIGE leather one. It looks awesome. It's painted by a professional painter that actually matches Starlight. So if you guys want that, go ahead and pick it up by MITCHDORE.COMHOW. Or if you're missing one, or if you just want to get rid of that cheap plastic one and get a professional one done, I can ship it out to you. So the first one you're going to want to do, you have the two 10 millimeters that come with it. Set those aside. You're going to come out here and you're going to do lefty-loosey on this one right here. It's not a 10 millimeter from Lotus. It's a Allen key that's a 10 or T30 is what that Allen key is on here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do lefty-loosey on that. And then you're going to set that aside. Do not discard that. And then the next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put the lower one, and it's going to sit just like this, I think. Like that. So it'll sit like this, and then what you're going to do is you're going to take the 10 millimeter, and it says be careful not to over tighten it. So we'll do it like that. It kind of sits at an angle, it seems to. So it's not flush, it has like this little lip, it kind of sits at an angle. And then the next one is, you do need a 10 millimeter, which is what I have. Okay, so once you have that lower one mounted, you're gonna get a 10 millimeter socket wrench, because he also provides you with two 10 millimeter nuts, and you're gonna come up underneath here, and there should be two 10 millimeters underneath here. Yeah, you can feel them. So we're gonna do lefty-loosey on these two. Okay, so I've got one out. We're gonna do lefty-loosey on the other one. Get the other one out. They're like right up underneath the little lock switch. So we're gonna do just lefty-loosey on them. I use my smaller 10 millimeter. And then it says in there that you can actually discard them. Sometimes I think it's easier just to show you guys. So right up there. So you guys see that? Right up in there. There's gonna be two 10 millimeters, and usually lefty-loosey, and then discard. Now we're gonna take the strut, and you can see how it fits. It's gonna fit perfectly up there. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so just like that, it's done. So you come up underneath there, and you guys can definitely see that. Let's go ahead and look. There's gonna be two 10 millimeter bolts right up there, right above the GRP. And those are gonna come with the one, so you're gonna discard the original ones and use the one that he provided. Righty-tighty, tighten those, and then they're good to go. Now that's good to go. Now it says in there to go back and re-tighten your work, so I did that. So, you know, make sure, don't do it too tight, but he said make sure, you know, have it tight enough so that doesn't go anywhere. And these are plenty tight, so I'm happy with that. The next thing you could probably do, before you close it, you might actually want to discard this. So I'm gonna discard my, so you guys can see I pulled back my carpet. It's a little button right there. I pulled back the button there. And then all you do, that was the hole right here. This is the hole. All I do is wiggle it the way that this is pulled, and then it'll come out. And then you can just pull out your little prop, and you don't need your ghetto prop no more. We're propless, and it looks way better. So let's go ahead and button these back up, just like that. And then let's get the other one just like that. And then I'm gonna actually discard the rest of this out of here. And then I'll leave that, I'm gonna leave that in there. But I'm gonna actually show you guys the final. Okay, so now it should, it's the first time the prop is closing. So you might have to push on it a little bit. I've used them a little bit. Yeah, it goes in, it's in now. So it's coming down. And then, yeah! Way to go, Greg! So that's awesome, it even closes better. So let's grab the GRP keys again, and then we're gonna put the key in there, pop it, pull the key out, and then, oh, no! So we're gonna go up a little bit further. Let's go and do that. Let's see where if it'll take it. There it goes. It took it there. It took it there. Awesome. I love that. That is so cool. Let's do it again. So, and it's just, it looks so good. I hated having that thing. Especially if you're running to go get groceries or whatnot, I think that looks so good. That looks so much more OEM in my opinion. So way to go, Greg. I really, really love it. Let me grab the light and just show you guys one more time here. Yeah, that looks awesome. That is so cool. Let's go ahead and pull it down one more time. Let's go do that. I love it. I hope you guys enjoy these videos. This is the kind of videos that if I didn't have a Lotus or I couldn't afford a Lotus, this is the kind of content I'd want to watch. So I'm making this content pretty much for me, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I think these are great little how-tos, and this is just how I like to build cars. Greg, thank you again so much for offering such cool parts. I absolutely adore your website. Make sure to swing by Greg's Racing Parts. I have them linked down below. if you want this part, because you're a Lotus owner, definitely recommend it. 10 out of 10. It's a great part, and it's very affordable for what it does. And if you use your car like ever get groceries, or to have a girl with you and she's gonna put her purse back there, that's how I'm gonna do it, that's gonna be perfect. It makes it so much easier. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video.